What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another All the Mods 8 Hardcore Minecraft playthrough. My name is JawshyGG, and I am bringing you an exciting adventure. So, talk a little bit about. Let me turn this mic down a little bit, just in case. I don't think it's going to be peaking or anything. Actually, just turn it up right there. Want to talk about what I've done so far, and kind of go over the process of how this works. So, break these right here down real quick, and then we'll kind of talk about the factory flow and everything, because it does work. It does work. I've tested it with one gold raw gold ore, and it went through, and I got 5 out of it. So this actually will take one particular or one instance and actually populate it to 5, which is awesome. So this is the rotary condensator, which is basically turning my water into water vapor here, and the water vapor is being sent over to this one right here, this chemical infuser. This is my chemical oxidizer. The chemical oxidizer is pulling sulfur dust that I grabbed from here and turning it into, I believe it's going to be sulfur dioxide. And then the sulfur dioxide is going to, let me close this up a little bit, thank you. The sulfur dioxide is going to be in this one. It's going to connect with oxygen to create sulfur trioxide. The sulfur trioxide will then be plopped into here with water vapor, and that will create us some sulfuric acid. So this right here is basically, we put all of our ores and everything in here, and then it pretty much turns those raw ores into slurries, which then gets pushed through a little pressurized tube right here into the chemical washer. So again, the chemical dissolution chamber will turn ores into slurries that will then send it to the chemical washer, which then cleans the slurry up and sends it through another pressurized tube into the chemical crystallizer. You can see, excuse me, you can see the clean copper slurry right here is set up to basically output to a crystal, and that's where the copper crystal is. So it'll go from a chemical crystallizer over into a chemical injection chamber. So I obviously need to throw some speed upgrades and everything in here. I only have, I think, a couple. I don't know how many actually I have in there. It doesn't actually tell me. I thought it did. Oh no, it does right there. 4 out of 8. And I also need to figure out why my hydrogen chloride is so slow. So I think over time I'll kind of get better at that with the automation process for getting hydrogen chloride, which I'll go back into the back and show you kind of what I did in the background. It's a mess, which is why I covered it like this. So it takes these, and then this right here turns that stuff into, eventually it'll, copper shard or shards, and the shards will go through the purification chamber, which turned them into, eventually it'll pop up, a copper clump. So the copper clump will then turn into dirty copper dust through the crusher. And then in the enrichment chamber, I have stuff right there. So this right here, actually. So if I were to pull these guys right here out, you'll see the dirty copper will then be thrown into the enrichment chamber. That turns it into copper dust, clean copper dust. And the reason it does that is because it's pretty much a produce to allow for the copper to turn in, or whatever ore you set up. And the reason I have uranium in there, I'll get to in a second, but it basically turns this copper dust into copper ingots. Now you can see, I don't remember how many copper ingots I put in there, but we'll basically be able to divide by 5 and find out how many I put in once copper is all the way through. The big reason why I needed to do, I'm actually going to hold on to 2 of these stacks. The reason why I needed, I have uranium in this one right here, is because I actually ran out of energy here. I didn't have any more uranium. You can see I had to go get some more stacks. I struggled. It took me probably about an hour of running through the mining dimension to find just find one ingot. Granted, I did find like a stack of 30, and I threw it in and got them smelted down, but it was kind of annoying because I couldn't, I had no power. So I ended up moving my 102 million energy cube over to this side, because originally it was like right here and it was not actually powering any of my factory. Thankfully I do have furnaces and stuff set up over there for coal. And then this one, of course, is still you know, pulling power. So basically this one, so how I have this set up is this is my reactor that is pulling uranium and dropping cyanide. So basically what's going to happen is it's going to push the energy down here. It's going to put it into this cube. This cube is then going to push energy through to all of these machines and then the machines in the back, but also push the energy into this cube. And this cube is then going to power up my my refined storage here, and also my simulation chamber, which I want to test something real quick. With everything going at the same time, this became a problem. So, and I'll show you why. So I have that running. This is slowly building back up, but it's going to slowly start going back down. You can see 27.5, 2.4, etc. But thankfully, I have enough energy in there that I can allow this to run for a little bit and not affect any of these machines right here. So let's go back here real quick, and I'll kind of show you. I don't think I'm going to keep these up here. I only put this here because I don't know why I put them there. Like I filled the entire thing as with stone. I did I don't know. We'll find out. I just got to make sure I don't break any important blocks that I need. That would be bad, right? That would be really funny. I break one block and all of a sudden nothing works anymore. Alright. Break it back down to the layers. Just to kind of show you guys what's going on here. Let's see. I think there's some more stuff over here that I need to break up. No, I think this is it. Okay. So I might just leave it like this. It doesn't have to be pretty, right? Right? It doesn't have to be pretty. Please. Agree with me? So yeah, let's start with over here. So I have a sink down here that is pushing the water and everything into here, which this is again the condensator, which is turning the water into water vapor. I have another sink right here, which is pushing the water into the chemical washer, and then a sink right there, which is pushing water into the electrolytic separator right there. I have the chemical infuser right here, which is basically pulling hydrogen from this one right here and chlorine from this one over here. And I think this one right here might be the reason why it's so slow, maybe? Because it doesn't seem like the chlorine... I'm trying to figure out why the chlorine would be... What would be causing that? I don't know. It's very strange. Because really, this one right here needs to pull chlorine. Where do I get chlorine? I know I get chlorine from somewhere. Anyway, so that's basically sending the chlorine in here. But the reason why this one, the chemical injection chamber is going so slow and the hydrogen chloride cannot keep up is because this one right here, for some odd reason, the chlorine isn't working in that one. Let me see where I have the chlorine coming from. Fluids. I assume the chlorine is... Hold on. This machine purifies our ores. Okay, that doesn't do anything for me. Where do I find where my chlorine's at? Combine chlorine with hydrogen to create hydrogen chloride, which is used in our chemical compound. Now, if you guys know really why this would be doing this, why chlorine is so slow, well, actually, is it the chlorine that's slow, or is it the actual just the thing itself? Let me do this. speed upgrade. I don't know if I have enough materials for this. I do not have any osmium dust. Hammer. I'm going to make 2 of these. I'm going to make 3 of these. Beautiful. And let's see if putting a speed upgrade in here will help any. Object is on. I mean, it didn't really do much. Well, there we go. Okay, so it's going up a little bit faster. But now why is... I do have speed upgrades in here, but I think I only have 2 in here. So let's create a bunch more, shall we? A bunch more of these speed upgrades just to kind of see what I got going on. Let's see, how many can we make? I think I have enough osmium. I think that should be fine. I just hope I have enough. I was about to say I hope I have enough infused alloys, but I did not. So let's go throw these into the redstone press right here. Grab some more of these, which I do actually have more of these. That's good. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's throw... What if I throw all 7 in there? What happens? Not enough energy to run at maximum speed. Wonderful. Okay. No. Brian, for some odd reason, isn't... Wait a minute. There we go. Brian, for some odd reason, is not keeping up. Okay. Probably because it's nighttime, and nighttime typically messes things up. So let's go take a look here. So this is pretty much going to be a slow process for the time being. I may need to go into the... let's go to bed. Because I do have... I do have the solar panels. Like I do have the solar panels there. I may need to actually make 2 more solar panels. Or at least 1 more solar panel. I may need to make 1 more solar panel, but I might also need to go down in there and lower the level of, like, basically dig a little bit further down. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But as you can see right here, I do have a resistive heater right here connected to another evaporation block right there, and it does work for the most part, but I do need it to be a little bit hotter than that. So maybe I can make another resistive heater and put it, like, expand this out a little bit and put it over here with the pipe connected right there. Maybe will that really do anything? That's a good question. But you can see we're getting, granted, I mean it just pulled in uranium from there, so that's really good for us. So let's throw a bunch of this uranium back in here, and then we'll throw the rest in here. And we have 63 copper so far, which you can see the 63 copper is not really going to matter because the copper dust is going to continue rolling. And we have quite a bit more dirty copper dust, as well as ooh, this is going to be really useful. This is going to be helpful right here. The allthemodium, that's going to turn. Remember, I have 18 of these. So I have 18 of these right here. I think, yeah, each one is 1,000. So just remember 18 allthemodium, and we'll see what happens by the end of the thing. How many we have? We should have 100 about 120. Oops, not 90. Math isn't my strong suit, okay? So we should get about 90 out of that one, out of those 15 or 18 that we had. So that should be good. Okay, so let's figure out how we can speed this process up a little bit, the chlorine. So, wait, the brine. We need to figure out how to speed the brine up too, which means we probably should make some solar panels, which is going to be this. Oops. This bad boy, and this bad boy, and this bad boy. I don't think it's actually that one. Let's take that one away. So this one we need those, and those. So if we want to make two more, of these, we need 4 of these. We have 1, so we need 3 of these. To make these, we need... Wait, really? So that's 9 of those. So it's 9 of these that we need. Right? Yeah. Don't have any more of that. That could be a problem. So now we have 2, so we need, I said 9? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we need 9 of those. Oh, wait. And what else do we need for that? These bad boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we need more of those infused alloys, which luckily I don't have any because I didn't put any redstone in there. Remember to put redstone in your metallurgy confusers. So we'll go ahead and make sure that we have everything we need here. I just gotta make sure we just need 2 more of these. So we just need 4 more of these. And I think we have enough of those, so we can throw those 2 in there. Right? That's all we need? Yep. That should be enough. So we'll make 2 more of these. Hate that it doesn't pull from my inventory. And then we can make... one of those. Did I only make enough for 1? I thought I made enough for 2. Oh, yeah, that's right. I need to make... Okay. These, throw them in there. 1, 2, 3. That's why I should always keep those kind of moving along, am I right? Boom. Okay, so we made 2 of those now, so we're good on that. I'm going to grab more iron to put in here. And then grab more redstone. Okay, so let's go throw these on. Make sure that it does its thing, at least. So I think it's right here. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, so I need to make more of these thermal evaporation blocks. So let me go actually do this real quick. I think what I can do is I can... Yeah, we're going to only make 3 of those, and I'm going to do more of the... I don't know. We'll keep this other solar panel just in case. I need to make more of these. No. Because I need more steel ingots. Of course I need more steel ingots. Why don't I make a bunch of these? I don't have any coal. That becomes a problem. Coal has become the bane of my existence at this point. And it's really frustrating. Okay, there we go. Gotta remember that it does that. Ah! Stop doing that. Okay, so now we should be able to just do this and then go back here, do this, 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 and then this. And then I'll just make one for the time being so I can leave that right there. Thankfully, this makes 2 apiece, so that helps. Wait, yeah. I was confused for a second. Don't mind me. Now we need iron dust, okay. Iron dust. Like this, and then it's just a bunch of iron, like this, and then like this. And then we'll basically just break the hammer, because we have another one. But we'll do this, 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 and this. And then we'll grab our hammer and drop it right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make 4 of those. Just make sure that we have enough coal in there so that we can continue kind of using it. Grab this coal, throw that coal in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Throw those in there. Throw those in there. And then we should be good to go ahead and make 8 of those. What am I doing? That goes faster. Okay, so let's see how much we can do with that. This is going to mess my machine up for a little bit, but we should be okay. This creeper, this Enderman's going crazy right there, isn't he? Let's do this to break it up. So we have a total of 30. So I think we can do a couple layers. I don't know if this is actually going to help any. I'm only going to do 2 layers, 2 extra layers, but I don't think this is going to help any. It might not. It might. We shall see. Brine just seems to be a problem here. I'm not entirely sure how to fix this issue. Do I have enough is the question. I do indeed. Alright, so then we'll plop that off, and we'll do this, and we will see this do its thing. Oops. So obviously, I don't think it's going to be pulling enough power just yet, or with the, being nighttime. I'm curious how I can go about getting the brine to be a little bit quicker. So you can see the temperature is going down significantly. So I probably should make another resistive heater. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Resistive heater. We don't have a steel casing, but we should have enough equipment. We do not have enough stuff to make it, not yet at least, but we do have this. Plop you in there, do this, this, this. Wait, what? This is steel ingot. I just put... Didn't I just put steel ingots in there? Thought I did. I thought I put shenanigans in there. I'm going crazy. I mean, don't answer that. Hammer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you have enough? Cool. Okay. So we made another resistive heater. So we can probably put this one. Maybe like, yes. I don't have a lot of glass left. So we'll do this real quick. My goodness gracious. Just trying to go over 4. Thank you. Sheesh. Anyway. Okay. So this should give us our glass back, thankfully. We should have some stone in here, so that shouldn't be a problem. Oops. All right. Oh, crap. Okay. Beautiful. All right, now we can do this because I don't like having just random dirt chilling in my base. Okay, and then what we'll do from here is we'll plop this one right here. I don't like how that looks. That's weird. We will do this, 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 and this. Look, there's a you'll see. Everything will make sense here in a second. Universal cable, and then what else did I need? What's the one that does heat? Conductor. Grab some of these cables. You'll see what craziness I'm about to push out here. Don't you worry. Okay. So now if I come back over here, it is still nighttime and it is now going back up. Slowly but surely going up. So now let's run back over here and see if my brine is filling. I don't know what levels it should be filling at, but this is all taking. Okay, so it's kind of fluctuating. So it's nighttime. Let's go check out how it looks in daytime, what the temperatures are going to be during day. Maybe the brine will pick up during the day and then just kind of taper off at night. I assume I'm going to need more than just a couple of those. We'll see. And I might need more inputs for water as well. So I think we'll have to figure that one out too. Thankfully, that cabling system right there is still showing. So let's see how high it gets during the day. Like I said, I probably need to set up another one of these little evaporation valves somewhere back here, or another one like right here. Probably, yeah, probably would be best to put it like right there next to the other sink to get more water inflow coming in. Because these sinks are so freaking useful. So let's go grab the other. Why is the Enderman inside my house? What you doing, buddy? What you doing? What's the one that does the mechanical? You watching me? He's just staring at me hardcore. So you guys know what that means? Going to extend our little area right here. I don't know why I did that. Probably should have done that inside, but it's fine. Buddy, you, get out of here. Jesus. Like, okay. So this is gonna push, and this one's gonna pull. Actually, I need to get rid of these. So I do need to go back outside here in a second, but I want to check. There we go. Beautiful. Now that should be pushing more brine in here, which means the chlorine should be popping up, which means now I should not have to worry too much about the oxygen, but the hydrogen is the hydrogen clock. Not enough energy to run at max speed. So let me uninstall 2 of those. It's still running very slow. Okay. So, okay. So I'll have to figure out a solution for that. Likely give something, but that does help out significantly, increasing the amount of water being pushed into that. So that's good. All right. So let's go outside and fix that disgustingness I caused. This looks... My base... this base is just... I want to be careful with that. Can I, hold on, let me, can I rotate these like this? No, no, I can't. Not what I wanted to do. God, this freaking jetpack is way too fast. Okay, that should look a little bit better. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Look, so we're gonna take these real quick. These, I'm just gonna place some stone right here, and then we're gonna try to automate this. Did so much. We're gonna try to automate this a little bit better, probably in here, and I assume there might be a way to muffle those as well, hopefully. But yeah, so this is looking pretty good. We're getting significant amount of copper here. I need to just keep letting this coal come through. It should come through here in a second. So you can see now we're stuck right here because there is dirt, you know, nothing but dirty copper. But right here, we're starting to get clear of the copper dust, which means we're pretty much growing up here in the aluminum, which is going to be great. Remember, we had 18 of those. I'm going to forget by the time I do the next video because I'm not going to be doing it directly after this one. So yeah, this is looking good so far. Wow, we're doing phenomenal work, guys. I'm very proud of you guys. So I guess the next step is to probably... I don't want those to be broken, so we're going to throw those in there, and actually we're going to throw the arrows in there as well, and then put you right there. And then I'm going to test something here real quick. Let's just test this. I'm just going to test something. I'm very curious about this. I do like the fact that I have that now. Ma'am, can you stop? Yeah, you can see I went mining. Just a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. Let's see. Oh, okay. So, I guess there's not a way for me to deposit from backpack into sneak right-clicked inventory. Oops. Okay, so we'll just do this then. See how much iron this gives me? That farm is insane. Goodness gracious. This should take iron, right? Yeah, this took iron right back at the top. Originally it was netherite. Take those. Actually, I'm going to leave those right there for the time being. Of course, the poppies, which we don't really care too much about, and the raw earth shards, we can actually go ahead and throw those away because I don't really need those. Right now, at least, because I have way too many. And then these guys right here will get their own... I'll just put them up for the time being. So we'll throw our aluminum in there, and now we can do this. Looking pretty good. Copper dust. Not enough room in output. Oh yeah, because I turned auto eject off. There we go. Cool. So now we should be getting our copper now, which means this should be pretty close to being done here. Yeah, that's crazy. Now we're completely all the way up on clean aluminum. We still have sulfuric acid in here. We definitely need to get some more soon because I don't want to run out. But this is pretty much automating our entire ore generation. But it does take some time, and I think it'll be pretty nice as we go on. So I'm going to go ahead and take the dragon out. We've let it run for quite a bit, and that means we can actually do this right here with 11 of these. What do I want? I want a couple eggs. Some dragon's breath. Some dragon scales. And then we'll finish the rest off with that. You can see it's using up a significant amount of energy here. So these are about to turn off, and that's kind of why I need to just let that run through and let that do its thing. We'll throw all of those back in there. But yeah, we're pretty low on power here. It's 102 million, that's typical. We still have a bunch of uranium, so that's good. This is full on uranium, and now we're completely out of energy. So that means what's going to happen here is this energy is slowly going to grow. This energy's This energy is going to stay at 0.0. This energy is going to go back up to 102 because I'm not pulling enough over here to pretty much block or cause that to be an issue. And that's kind of one of the things that I need to work towards, kind of figuring out how can I best set up my power. So that's something we'll do in the near future, but I appreciate you watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you did. If you did not, leave a comment down below and let me know what I could do better. I got a lot of things I'm going to be planning out, a lot of things that I'm going to be trying out at least, and hopefully we can continue growing our farm. So I'll see you guys next time. Later.